all aspire for a perfect life. We want the perfect partner, the perfect kids, straight A's, and everything to be perfect in our lives. But did you know that perfection is a myth? Perfection doesn't exist. Hi, I'm Kanika Saxena from kanikasaxena.com. Hope you're all doing great. And I'm back again with some food for thought, and this time it's about perfection. If you like the content that's shared on my channel, do subscribe to my channel Food for Thought with Kanika Saxena. Let's talk about perfection. We all dream of a perfect life. We all believe that when we are perfect, we will be happy. Especially, we want a perfect life when we see those posts on social media of people, portraying a perfect life, perfect kids, perfect, beautiful car, a beautiful home, and whatnot. So, when we see these pictures, we start feeling bad about ourselves, and we think that, there is perfection all around. We are the only ones deprived of it. Also, when we interact with some people who are very happy, we tend to believe that everything is perfect in their lives, and that is why they are happy. And we are not happy because of the imperfections in our lives. But reality is that nothing is perfect and no one is perfect. In Hindi, there is a saying which goes, Chand mein bhi daag hai, which means that even the moon is not perfect. Even the moon has its own dark spots. So then, how can we be perfect? Nothing has been created perfect. And it is interesting to observe that many times people who portray a perfect life on social media and other channels are actually faking it. Their lives may not be that perfect, but the kind of image they give, what they portray, looks perfect. And this causes frustration to the people who are watching these perfect pictures. Let me give you an example, a real life example of somebody that I know. These people have this habit, they go on exotic holidays and they post pictures of their holidays, and in all great locales, and they seem to be a very loving couple. All their pictures are very romantic. And I know these people from close quarters, and I've seen the kind of differences that are there between the husband and wife, the kind of rift that is there. And that is something which is not very common in many families. So it is, but when you see their pictures, you feel, oh, what a relationship, how perfect they are. So that is the kind of perfection that people portray, the kind of people portray and get away with it. And the problem with this kind of us watching such perfect things and getting influenced by it is that we get frustrated with our lives, and then we try to emulate the kind of life we see on social media, and the kind of perfect people we see. When we do that, we do not achieve the happiness or the kind of perfection that we are dreaming of, and then we get frustrated. The people who are actually happy are people who have accepted their imperfections. They are people who have accepted their flaws. They believe that they cannot be perfect. They are working on themselves. They are trying to improve the quality of their lives, but they are completely at ease with themselves because they are not aspiring to be perfect. And these are people who find life easy. They get along easily with others because once they have accepted their flaws, they find it easy to accept the flaws of other people. So it is not that people are happy because they are perfect, but they are happy because they've learned to live with their imperfections. On the other hand, there are those people who are always talking about trying to be the perfect version of me. me meaning them. So they are striving hard for perfection. They want everything in order. They want their lives to go on just as their concept of perfection is, and they're working hard towards it. Then there are people who say that I want to be a better version of myself. There's nothing wrong in being a better version. The problem comes when they want to be the perfect version of themselves, because there's no such thing as perfection. You know, today you might think that if I have this kind of a body, I'll be perfect, my life will be perfect. Tomorrow you may get that kind of body with gymming and diet control and everything, but you might still not be happy, because you might feel, okay, I'm talking from a woman's point of view, so I have the perfect body, but still my hair is not as beautiful as it should be. So then you want the perfection in your hair. Next you might say that, okay, my hair is perfect, my body is perfect, but my husband is not as perfect as my friend's husband. So you know, this just goes on because you keep trying to get perfection in everything. You want to be perfect, but that doesn't happen, and this is what stresses a person out. So striving for perfection can actually be quite stressful, and it can deplete your energy. You can It is actually disappointing because you set unrealistic goals for yourself. You want kind of achievements which are not possible, and when you are not able to live up to the standards that you've set for yourself, you are disappointed, you are frustrated. As a result, you are stressed. When you are stressed, you spread that stress and negativity all around. And not only that, you cause stress to other people around you. You find it difficult to get along with people who do not fit into your idea of perfection. You want people to be perfect. You have a concept of a perfect husband, a perfect, say, a perfect friend. And when your friend doesn't fit into your definition of perfect, you are disappointed. And you want, you are not ready to accept those imperfections. So you find it difficult to establish relationships. You find it difficult to get along with people. Whereas those people who are at ease with themselves, who have accepted their imperfections, they find it very easy to get along with more people. And such people are easy for others also to get along with. You feel comfortable in the company of such people. Then there is, the problem with always wanting everything to be perfect is also that an example is that when parents try to pressurize their children into perfection, they want their all round achievement. They want them to be perfect in sports, in their studies, and everything. And they put unnecessary pressure on their child in trying to make the child perfect. And what happens is the child is stressed. It is difficult for the child to cope up in life, and this goes on as into adulthood, and he leads a life full of stress. Many of us believe that by being perfect, we will get ahead of others. If we have a perfect life, we are superior to others. And that's one of the very wrong reasons for trying to be perfect. Because you don't have to, you are in a competitive state. You want to get ahead of others, and that you believe will happen if you are perfect according to your concept of perfect. You may achieve perfection, to an extent the way you like it to be, but that may not fit into the other person's concept of perfection. And when that happens, you haven't achieved what you set out to, what you were trying to achieve. So perfection is a myth. There's nothing like a perfect life, a perfect family, a perfect world. There are imperfections everywhere, and you have to accept those imperfections and learn to live with it. And no one is perfect is a very cliched term, but the sooner we learn to accept this, that no one, absolutely no one or nothing is perfect, we make our lives easy, and we can enjoy the beauty of life. spoken about the stress caused by striving for perfection in my book, Are Teeny Tiny Stress Triggers Troubling You? This book talks about our everyday life patterns that cause us stress. It talks about topics like worrying too much about the future, brooding too much over the past, or always being in a competitive state or the rat race, and many other such aspects that cause stress to us. The book is written in a very simple language that anybody can understand. And it's quite a short book, it's not a very long book, it's a quick and easy read that can help you manage your stress and enjoy the beauty of life. So, stop trying to be perfect and enjoy your life with your imperfections. Thank you for watching this video till the very end. Hope you like this video. Do share your comments about the video in the comment section below. I'll be waiting for your comments because your words matter. Do like and share the video and subscribe to my channel Food for Thought with Kanika Saxena. You can follow me on Instagram and like my Facebook page. All the links are mentioned in the description below. And do read my self-help books. The links to all the books are mentioned in the description below. Thank you for watching the video. Bye bye. See you soon.